Meet Monkey. He works hard, but he has a problem. He is currently fixated on the new Vineswinger 3000. It is fast, it is shiny, and it costs exactly $1,000. Monkey checks his wallet. A single moth flutters out, followed by a lonely, crumpled $10 bill. He is roughly $990 short. At his current rate of income, Monkey calculates it will take him a full year of disciplined saving to buy that scooter. That is 365 days of walking while he waits to ride. When the desire for the item outweighs the willingness to wait, the brain begins searching for a shortcut. This creates a psychological opening where a quick fix, no matter the long-term cost, suddenly feels like a logical necessity. That is when Banker Baboon arrives. He has a solution for Monkey's impatience, a glowing piece of plastic that promises to put Monkey on that scooter right now. Here is how that swipe actually functions. The card isn't a source of wealth, it's a communication tool. The bank uses the card as a signal to pay the store the full $1,000 immediately, using the bank's own capital. Monkey gets the scooter, but the bank now holds a claim on Monkey. He has entered into a contract to replace every dollar the bank spent on his behalf at a later date. A credit card does not represent your money. It is a system for moving someone else's money into your hands in exchange for a promise. 30 days later, the first bill arrives. Monkey sees the total balance of $1,000, but his eyes are immediately drawn to a much smaller number at the bottom, a minimum payment of just $25. To Monkey, this looks like a way to keep his cash and the scooter. He pays the $25, assuming he has successfully navigated the system. The bank is counting on that assumption. Because Monkey didn't pay the full balance, the remaining $975 now incurs a specific penalty, a 20% annual percentage rate. This is interest. It is a recurring fee that the bank charges you for the privilege of continuing to use their money instead of paying them back. Paying the minimum is the specific action that activates the bank's primary profit engine. It ensures the loan stays active so the interest can keep feeding. Monkey keeps using the card for daily treats and small luxuries, and every month he continues to pay only that small minimum amount. This chart reveals the math Monkey is ignoring. This is compound interest. The bank isn't just charging interest on the scooter. They are now charging interest on the interest that Monkey failed to pay last month. The total owed skyrockets. These red penalty fees are now multiplying themselves, eventually outgrowing the combined value of every item Monkey bought. Eventually, the interest grows so fast that the $25 minimum payment doesn't even cover the new fees. Monkey is paying the bank every month, yet his total debt continues to go up. The debt has reached a scale that physically anchors Monkey to the ground. Every dollar he earns is consumed by the interest monster before he can even turn the key on his scooter. This is the compound spiral. It transforms a simple purchase into a self-sustaining cycle where your income exists only to pay for the privilege of being in debt. Escaping requires 2 steps. First, Monkey has to stop the bleeding. He has to stop swiping the card and refuse to add a single cent to the balance. Second, he must ignore the minimum payment. He needs to take every spare dollar he has and throw it directly at the principal balance. By aggressively shrinking the main debt, Monkey reduces the base number the bank uses to calculate interest. As the red block gets smaller, the interest has less surface area to latch onto. Breaking the cycle isn't about luck. It is about using aggressive overpayment to move faster than the math of compounding interest. When used with discipline, credit cards can be excellent financial tools for building a reputation and earning rewards. But the tool only works if you follow one rule. Never swipe that card unless you have the actual cash in your bank account to pay the bill in full today. Financial health comes from using credit for its convenience, not as a way to live a lifestyle you haven't earned yet. Treat the plastic with respect, or the monster will come for its cut.